Day 9. So here's the day 9 update. I'm tired. um, I don't feel I feel better. Yesterday I went out for a walk in the sort of nasty weather. It was raining and blah, but I still went out and it felt good to get out of the house. I felt like I had more energy. I felt a little bit dehydrated. That was the only difference. But I had, I had a day of diarrhea and I had been just on fluids for like 2 days. So I can see why I felt a little dehydrated. I don't feel dehydrated today, but I drank a lot. I actively was trying to drink to make sure I wasn't going to feel dehydrated. Um, it's weird, but I don't feel the balloon today. So now I'm a little paranoid. There's a YouTuber who did a video, who was doing videos of his progress with, I think, the same brand of balloon, Orbera 6 month. And around the midpoint, he started to feel like he couldn't feel the balloon either. And then at the 6th, or I think maybe even 7 month, whatever mark, at the end of the period and the time of the balloon, and the doctor was going to take it out, he went there for the extraction of the balloon, and the balloon wasn't there. It turned out that that balloon probably left his system around the 3rd or 4th month. And he talked about how when he looked back, he was like, yeah, I really didn't feel it, but I kept eating like I had it. So I thought I had it, but I did feel like it was different. I'm on day 9, and to be really honest, I don't feel this balloon today. And I'm worried that the diarrhea that I had the day before yesterday was this balloon bursting. I understand that they put a color in it so that if it leaves your body, if it leaks or just completely empties, you would notice it because the color would be so different. But this guy didn't notice it, and he was like, there was nothing alarming at any point, at any time. Nothing was strange. So I haven't had heartburn today. In fact, again today I forgot to take the heartburn pill. So I was walking around. I was working from home, thank goodness. Although I think I will be keeping them in my purse from now on, just in case. Just for that case. But it was maybe 3 hours into the morning before I realized that I hadn't taken the heartburn medication. I assume I should take it whether I feel like I need it or not, because they're very, they state very clearly in everything they give you and everyone who talks to you, all the medical professionals who talk to you in the process of getting this balloon and having it, they all emphasize that you need to take the anti-heartburn, anti-indigestion, acid reflux, whatever, medication twice a day, every 12 hours. So I took it, and I'm actually going to take it again in a few minutes for the evening. But I don't know, it's weird. The other thing is I ate food today because I feel perfectly fine. So today I had tuna fish, and I had a little bit of chicken just now for dinner, just rotisserie chicken, just like nothing fried. Try to keep it as easy for me to digest as possible. But I don't feel that like, oh, kind of like, oh my God, I'm gonna, like, there's no room left. Feeling that I had the first few days when I was eating, and I would have 2 spoonfuls of something, and it was like, oh. It was like I had eaten Thanksgiving dinner. Now it's like I don't feel anything. So I'm worried that this balloon is still in me. I hope that I didn't spend all this money for this thing to just burst. It would explain why something was running through me that day. And if you remember, I was like, I don't know what I could have eaten that would run through me like this at this time, right? It wasn't. If I eat something bad that doesn't agree with my body immediately reacts and immediately gets it out of me any way possible. This happened like the next day in the morning. So did it burst overnight? I don't sleep in the position that they want you to sleep in the beginning, which is, head face up on your back. But I don't have the heartburn. So I felt fine laying on whichever side felt comfortable. I don't know. I'm just a little nervous. The other thing I'm having a problem with is it's hard for me to not eat and drink at the same time. They suggest that you drink something and then a half hour later you eat something, and then like a half hour after that you drink something again. Like you don't take sips or of liquid while you're eating. But it's so, I realize now it's so ingrained in me to wash down what I'm eating. And so I catch myself doing it a lot. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to break that habit. So that's where I'm at right now. I was just eating dinner just now, the chicken, and was washing it down with water. And I was like, oh, wait, I'm not supposed to do this. So I don't know. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. Concern because things are going too smoothly. And concerned that I'm not going to develop the right habits. It's day 9. I got to relax and just go with it. I did lose a pound, but again, I didn't eat too much for the last 2 days, so I don't really count that. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'll talk tomorrow. I'll be back at work, so I'll have to make out of the house food choices again. And that'll be the first day I'm going to be in the office for the entire day too. So hopefully it's good. I will say I did not take last week off. And I went in and it was not a good idea. I should have taken the whole week off. If I could do this again, I would take the entire week off after the procedure, even if you're feeling good, because it's too much to be stuck in a chair all day. It's too much to be around people all day. You've got to tune into your body, and like there are things you're going to need your body to do, pass gas, burp, all these kinds of things that are rude to do around other people. So, and you need, and you really, for me, it's important to be listening and doing what my body's telling me to do in these first couple of days as we get used to the balloon, the invader in my body, versus prioritizing making other people feel comfortable. So I would have taken last week off. I didn't. I worked half days and it was not fun. So tomorrow will be my first day all day long in the office, and hopefully things will go well. Hopefully I will eat well. My goal right now, food-wise, now that I'm back on regular food, is to focus on eating enough protein, and not even thinking about the calories and everything else, but just getting enough protein in. I didn't realize how much protein you really have to eat in a day to really be healthy and to help your weight loss. So it's almost 1 gram for every kilo that you weigh. Right? So if you weigh 70 kilos, which is, I don't know, 150 pounds, 160 pounds, something like that, it's 2.2 to 1. 2.2 kilos to 1 pound. If you weigh 70 kilos, then you need to be eating around a little less than 70 grams of protein a day. I don't weigh 70 kilos. Unfortunately, I weigh more like 100 kilos. I'm so ashamed to say that. I'm so embarrassed to say that, but at least I'm doing something about it right now. I'm trying to change that. So I need 100 grams of protein a day. That's crazy. I had some tuna today, and I saw in the tuna can that the can of tuna is 30 grams. I was like, great, wonderful, but I can't eat, 3 of these a day. Hence the chicken, the rotisserie chicken for dinner today. And I drink my, do I have one here? This is empty now, but it's the protein drink. It says 20 grams. The light is funky. 20 grams of protein. So I hope I got over the halfway mark at least, which is way more, I'm realizing now, is way more than I was normally eating. I never knew that you had to eat that much protein a day. But now it makes sense why bodybuilders eat that much eat so much protein. Why they always have like the food prep and it's always like chicken breast, sweet potato, chicken breast, sweet potato, chicken breast, sweet potato, broccoli. Like it's always chicken breast, 6 times a day. I get it, because they are eating the protein to feed the muscle. And I guess the idea is that when you're on these programs where you're going to lose a lot of weight kind of fast, you want to make sure that you're not losing muscle, but that you're losing fat. And so you want to feed the muscle and let the fat be what you're burning off. Again, don't quote me on that science. That's me paraphrasing. I'm looking right now in the camera and I hate the shape of my face. So I don't know what that is. If that is just today, me filling up and being back to myself. In the last 2 days, I was just maybe a little gaunt because of the liquids I was on versus solids. But I feel like I look like a cue ball face again. My fiance though says he sees he sees the weight loss in my face. I don't know. Maybe he's just being encouraging. I don't know. I don't see it. I did before, but I don't now. I did, like I said yesterday, notice that there was some definition in my waist again. But again, that was on day 2 of a back to just liquids, almost like fast. So it's hard to tell what's real weight loss and real body change and what is, what was just a period of starvation. Wow, it's so weird. As I'm talking to you now, I'm feeling myself fill up. Yep. So I guess maybe the balloon is there. I guess it is. Yeah, I guess I can feel it. This is just water. I mean, it's actually cold tea. It's just water with a hibiscus tea bag in it. It just tastes like iced tea, like cold fruit iced tea without sugar. And that normally I would drink that and I would feel like I drunk 2 gallons. I don't now, but I do feel like sloshy here, so maybe, sir. I don't know. Anyway, good night. Day 9. See you day 10.